Are you bored of online games with dull chores and boar genocide? I mean, that is awfully specific. I think the developers have some underlying issue with classic MMOs and subsequently the killing of pigs. Jokes aside though, you guys have been asking for World of Kings and Era of Legends both for a long while now. I did World of Kings last week, and this week I plan on bringing you a first impressions video on Era of Legends. I know I'm a little late to the party here, but I just could not get this to work on an emulator, so I gave up for a little while. From what I can tell, it is a pretty traditional seeming MMORPG. It's open world, or at the very least, as open world as mobile games ever are. The developers explain the game as being a wonderful fantasy universe, and admittedly, that is pretty much what it is. I don't think it's really anything groundbreaking or exceptional, but it's a very traditional MMO on mobile devices. And that's a good thing. Traditional games are never bad. The story has you going on an adventure to fight off hordes of demons, dragons, and more while hacking your way through waves of enemies. There's a lot of story to be had and a lot of voice acting, all completely in English. Granted, the actual voice acting doesn't really match the in-game text half the time, so that definitely threw me off a little. And the voice acting quality, well, that was definitely questionable. Probably actually kind of average by mobile standards, but I have heard some great quality English dubs of mobile games, like at least once or twice maybe. It is not bad. The game auto-locks onto every monster for you, so there's no need to swing your attacks around blindly, meaning that the combat is not action-oriented. Is that difficult? Like, really, is that difficult to find in a mobile MMO? Are there no action combat mobile MMOs on the market these days other than like Black Desert Mobile? There is an auto-combat and auto-pathing feature in this game like in most mobile games. I had the autoplay enabled for various parts of the game I was a little bit bored with, but whenever I had the opportunity to like engage more than one or two targets at a time, I disabled auto combat and attempted to fight myself. Because I feel like the combat makes a game worth playing, or is at least part of what does. I know a lot of you feel the same way as well. Thankfully, the combat once autoplay was disabled was actually pretty good for a mobile game. I granted only had a few skills, but they were fairly impactful and looked pretty good too. Speaking of my skills, I ended up going mage because, well, mage is pretty much what I roll in every single game, literally ever. I like shooting things with fireballs and slowly watching my enemies burn alive. There are 9 classes in total, however: paladin, druid, archer, witch, assassin, priest, mage, shaman, and finally, the warrior. Each class has their own distinct race. We got humans, we got elves, we got like smaller humans, we got like really tiny humans, and then we have like orcish dudes and undead like troll things, and I don't know, there's a lot of weird races in this game. Unfortunately, even though this is an MMO, and traditionally in MMOs, even on mobile devices, there is a semblance of character customization, I did not see any. You have a predetermined appearance, and yeah, that is pretty much it. You just go in with how you look. No possible alterations at all, which was kind of disappointing. Honestly though, this game is pretty good. Like, it's nothing great. Graphically, it's attractive, the character models are detailed, and it's fully voiced in English. The lack of customization in-game though was very highly disappointing because I love customizing my character. Not being able to customize my character how I want left her looking like half a dozen other characters you see running around. The combat was pretty basic, and having an auto combat feature made it possible for me to just automatically engage enemies while browsing YouTube. And I'm gonna be honest here, that is pretty much what the autoplay did in general, actually. I was only necessary to essentially forward the conversations, and that was it. So, you know, I'd like look back at my phone, click skip scene every other minute, and end up like 10 levels higher the next time I looked. That was pretty much my experience in-game. But that is just my opinion, my first impression of the game. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy it? Do you enjoy it? Will you try it out, or do you even want to? Let me know in the comments below, and let's talk about it. Anyway guys, that is it for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.
Take it till you pick your pace. I'm just